episode of Beer for Breakfast ABV. I am Danielle from Mornings on 91X. As always, I have my beer drinking partner in crime with me, Paul Segura.
Cheers.
Brewmaster from Karl Strauss. And today we've got Home Brewing Company with us.
Good to have you guys on.
Cheers. I really wanted to bring you guys on because
it's been forever.
Well, it's been forever.
Yeah.
And then also, the holidays are coming up.
Hey.
And for the perfect beer drinker in your life, you guys are the great place to go, especially if you've got a home brewer in your life.
Yeah. Or a cheese maker or a kombucha maker. Or
anything fermentation.
Yeah.
Anything fermentation. We love you. Come and visit us because
We're
we'll
centrally located. It's a good hang,
Beautiful
and
North Park.
And you guys have your own beers that are tasty.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like
So
this
much win.
one.
Yeah.
Win. Yeah, it's win.
Wins all around.
Win.
And you
Yeah.
have a patio now too.
We do.
We'll get into that. We'll
Beautiful
get into
patio.
that. We'll get
Okay.
into that. This beer though, Beer Week Hazy Boys IPA. What how did this come about? Tell me about it.
Well, we wanted a hazy IPA for Beer Week, and we just went at it. Huge amounts of tropical hops, almost no bitterness, very juice-like. Tried to satisfy that haze craze with
for kids.
For kids, mostly for kids for Thanksgiving.
The
Yeah, so-
juiciness,
yeah, it's a great kids.
I'd say this satisfies like everybody. It's got
Yeah.
enough flavor and the complexity for the seasoned beer drinkers like us. But anybody who is a lighter beer drinker would appreciate this beer as well.
Yeah.
Like anybody could drink this.
Put it
and
in a
be
sippy
stoked.
cup, and it's even easier to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a time and a place for that, I suppose.
Time and the place. Well, as you guys finish that off, the next beer, I'm super stoked to try this because I've heard about this beer, but I haven't gotten the opportunity to try it. This is your Home of Indie IPA. This is a collaboration you did with the Indie Beer Show, right?
That's right.
Right on.
We're all about sharing the love around here,
Yeah,
Indie Beer
we
Show.
are.
They're this great weekly podcast. Shout out to Brian, Estella, Brandon, and Abel. You guys are killing it.
Abel, who's that?
I know, right? This guy pays half
that
my
name
rent.
Sounds really familiar.
So, West Coast IPA, Smash, what are we doing?
7.5?
Both, all of the above.
Okay.
Yeah, it's we call it contemporary West Coast. So a little bit lighter on the bitterness, but still has that firm kind of palate cleansing bitterness. This one's 100% Nelson
Oh, yeah, it is.
hops.
Yeah.
Yes, that is Nelson right there.
Huge Nelson. If you're a Nelson fan, come and get it. If you don't like Nelson, we have lots of other options.
All right, so
How many taps do
you
you guys have, by the way?
21.
Yeah, yours, you got a hefty amount of options.
We maintain 15 plus at most points.
guys got some good, like a good lot of Nelson when, I don't know how you did it, but like Nelson sometimes they let it sit on the vine too long, bind too long,
Yeah.
and it gets garlicky, but
Yeah.
this has more of that white wine-like flavor that I think
It really does that nice,
Really.
classic New Zealand.
exactly,
soft,
man, Sauv Blanc, man.
Really beautiful.
Super good.
Fell off a
Thanks.
truck somewhere.
Yeah, we know some people.
You guys know some
yeah,
people.
we know some people.
You're schmoozing.
Yeah.
So then the malt on this is a malt product from Great Western, and it's called Pure Idaho Malt. So it's grown and malted in Idaho, kind of high desert.
Yeah.
So it's super light, almost like Coors Light
Yeah.
colored, with a nice kind of clean, doughy, slight bread.
Yeah.
So it's a small like boutique malting company in Idaho?
Well, Great Western's is a bigger malt
Yeah.
malt
Yep,
company.
okay.
Slash country malt.
Yeah.
So once again, you guys know people.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a cool special malt product that they do.
Yeah.
I love it. I've been using it for a ton of different beers.
And what we're told is the drier conditions, the growing conditions in Idaho being a little drier, and then when they're malting as well, it being a little drier, they're able to achieve a little bit more of that like bready characteristics you get from like a typical pale malt,
Yeah.
but get that lighter like Pilsner like
Yeah.
character.
So it's
Yeah.
bready, biscuity,
Yeah. It's got all
maybe
that,
slightly toasty.
yeah, slightly more complex than your typical Pilsner malt, but that nice, beautiful light color. So we've really had fun putting
I
this in
think
beers.
that the malt combined with the hop is a beautiful marriage, man.
Yeah.
You guys have really done
Thanks.
something really cool with this.
Thanks.
Thanks.
George, I totally didn't prepare you for this.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
put you
Oh.
on the spot.
Yeah.
So I went to one of the best beer pairing dinners ever at Home Brewing. They did a Taco Bell beer pairing. You know, no offense to you, Tyson, over at O'Brien's. Your beer dinners are great, but this one was fantastic. So for every beer, I'm going to ask you, what would you pair this
Oh
with?
shoot. Okay.
What would you
Whoa.
pair? Not necessarily from Taco Bell,
Okay.
but just like, you know, regular.
Wow.
I know. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is good though, because what we do with those super supper clubs, which was, you know, we switch through different, either like big chain, like fast food places, or local kind of more casual food places, is we teach people like, hey, it's just think about the intensity of this beer. It's kind of moderate. Think about your flavor profile. We got that nice like Sauv Blanc character.
Yeah.
Think about, we have this kind of bready note. So what's going to contrast with the bready? So I would probably look for something that has a little bit of breadiness in it that would like kind of go with
So a
it.
corn tortilla?
Yeah, corn tortilla sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you for
Yeah.
leading. Thank you for leading the witness. I love it. Okay. Yeah.
So
Let's
we're
just
going,
go
we're
fish
going
taco.
to Ponzi's.
Let's go
Yeah.
fish taco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic Ensenada style fish taco sounds great with that.
I dig it.
I had like, if you've never been to one of these, they are so fun.
Yeah,
You will
yeah.
totally look at it completely differently. Like the biggest one that I got from that dinner was that the steak quesadilla, the char that's on the steak goes really well with the porter. And you taste the two, and they're fantastic.
Absolutely, man. Hell yeah. Man, I'm
so
getting hungry.
Yeah, those are fun. It's just like taking the sort of higher elements of like fast food pairing as far as like the theory,
Yeah.
and just pairing it with something super simple like
Yeah.
Taco Bell or Jack in the Box. And
I
saying,
I
hey,
love
you
that
got this.
concept, and I
Yeah.
think that brings, you know, the ordinary beer drinker, the ordinary person into the beer fold, right? I've seen beer pairings with chocolate, with cheese,
Yeah.
with Girl Scout cookies.
Oh,
Yeah.
good one.
I'd like to see more of this,
Yeah,
right?
you know, it's something. It's like beer and food. The combination of those things is something that can enhance your life every single day.
Absolutely.
And if you're just thinking about it a little bit more, you don't have to be snooty about it. If you want to be snooty about it, then by all means. Go
Yeah,
for it.
it's
But-
super accessible too.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of beer dinners are 40, 50, 60, and these are like 20 bucks.
Try to keep it to
yeah,
20, 25
yeah.
bucks.
Right.
You've had a couple pints of beer and a good meal for 20 bucks.
20
you know?
bucks.
Oh
with-
yeah,
yeah.
we left full and had a nice little buzz. I'm
Yeah.
so glad that we live walking
Yeah, we
distance
appreciate
to
that.
Home Brewing Company.
So like the ordinary person can just do their own
Yeah,
beer pairing.
and
That's
then do your
the sweetest thing.
head to Jack in a Box, get a
Yeah.
selection of different items, and go home and do it.
Yeah.
You know, impress your friends.
KFC, whatever it
Oh,
is.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, good. We're gonna work through all of the
For me,
big
it's like
ones.
Loving Hut or something like
Oh, yeah,
that.
that's a good one. They're right down the street from us too. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can incorporate them. Yeah.
So this one, the nose off of this beer,
Yeah.
Lost Lament. It's a Weizenbach.
Weizenbach, that's right.
What is a Weizenbach for, you know?
Oh, a
Jake,
Weizenbach.
my instructor for beer sales too, Jake News, is probably so mad at me right now.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what this is!
Yeah,
Cheers to Jake.
Yeah,
Shout
Cheers
out
to
to
Jake.
Well,
Thanks
Weizen
for-
means wheat,
Wheat
Yeah.
so you're combining wheat with like a standard Bach.
with Bach. Yeah, Bach is strong, so a strong wheat ale. So it can be dark. This one's on the amber side. It can get darker, go all the way to kind of like a deep
Yeah.
auburn brown, or it can be pretty pale, like your regular Hefeweizen. But more yeast character, bigger alcohol, up to like 10%.
Yeah.
You get into like wheat wine territory there, but
Yeah.
I get low phenolic. I get a little bubble gum in there,
Yeah.
which is nice.
yeah.
Touch of that.
And these are
bubblegum.
typically like wintertime beers, right?
Absolutely. So this is perfect time for this beer to come out. And the caramelized honey part, you want to talk about that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Lost Cause Meadery is an amazing local meadery, and Billy and Susanna Belts are incredible resources for honey, and just talking about what honey can bring to beer. And so I've done a few collaborations with them, and this one has a special honey. It's called black honey, or baker's honey. It's a byproduct of beeswax separation. So it's cooked at very high temperatures, and they're kind of like scraped from the bottom of the vat, and it tastes almost exactly like dark Belgian candy sugar.
Yeah, kind
Has
of
that same
does.
color. It's like
Yeah.
So once again, you guys know people.
yeah. Guess we're nice.
Yeah, I mean, we just
It pays to be nice and
Yeah,
social,
just
try
right?
and not be jerks and
Yeah. It's in the handbook.
Well, and it's definitely suiting you well, because I can say, you know, for all the beer for breakfast that we've done, these are some of the more unique beers that have come on the show. So
Cool,
thank you,
thanks.
by the
Yeah.
way. So do you guys just like turn into like mad scientists
You say
back
that to
there?
everybody.
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
We're gonna go through it.
91x.com, beer for breakfast. You can see all the back ones. They definitely don't.
This is the first
Thank you.
Weizenbach I think we've had on the show.
Really? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, rad.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's just kind of an esoteric style. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Developed in the early 1900s by Schneider Weisse,
Yeah.
and taken over since then.
Yeah.
Dropping knowledge.
Yeah.
Dropping knowledge, see?
Yeah.
Priceless knowledge.
Schneider Weisse.
Yeah.
So I would really love for you to tell everybody about your trashy days where you pick up
Cool.
trash in North Park.
Yeah, so last Sunday of every month at 11 a.m. we get together at the brewery in the tasting room. We call it Trashy Hour. So you get $3 pints. Have a pint or two. It's up
You
to
get trash?
Yeah.
You can, yeah, you can.
I mean,
yeah.
you can.
Yeah,
It's
for
not-
$3
It's not a
pints,
requisite.
yeah.
Sunday fun day.
But the real
Yeah.
goal of Trashy Hour is to go pick up trash in the neighborhood.
That's
So
sweet.
we have all the little trash grabbers and the trash bags and gloves for you. You come by, you hang out, meet like-minded people. People bring their kids and their dogs, and it's awesome. Kids go crazy for picking
Kids
up
love
trash.
picking up trash.
Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Amazing.
Like, this
Yeah.
is the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just walk around the neighborhood and 20, 30 minutes, just pick up some trash and then come back to the tasting room and hang out.
God, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Can
That's
you,
great.
can
That's
you
a
imagine-
feel-good thing, man.
Yeah.
Dude, if
It is,
every
yeah.
brewery in San Diego did that, if every
Exactly.
brewery, like one day a month
Yeah.
in your area, you just picked
Totally.
up the trash, it'd be
Yeah.
huge.
And that's really the goal, is that people will see that, we'll draw anywhere from, on a slow month, 10, on a busier month, 30 to 40 people. And if you're drawing 30 to 40 extra people that in one day to come by to your brewery, every brewery should be doing this.
Oh,
Like you said.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's our goal, is that hopefully we would just start doing it and other people would just start copying us.
Yeah.
So please, copy Trashy Hour.
Yeah.
Well, Carl Strauss kind of does
Contact
it,
us
but
and
we bring, like, we don't solicit or get people from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
We all, like, as a company, will go to, like, South Mission or
great.
whatever,
Oh, that's
and we'll just
awesome.
Yeah.
pick up a bunch, but we combine it with Surfrider because it's the
Exactly,
beach
yeah.
and want to make the beaches clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I salute you guys for that, like the local neighborhood thing and getting the neighbors in there and
Yeah.
everybody taking pride in the
I
neighborhood.
just want to
And,
be able to watch
you know.
a tornado without seeing so much trash.
Dude,
Yeah,
right?
some
Well, and I-
neighborhoods have more trash than others.
And
Yeah,
I would
that's just it.
imagine right there in El Cajon Boulevard, I bet you guys have seen some interesting trash that
Oh,
you've
yeah,
picked
yeah.
up.
Oh,
I think we need to start doing
Um,
prizes for like the most interesting, or like a full outfit.
the last time I picked up a CCT camera, like a security camera, just on the ground, the wire hanging out of it.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know, some more
Interesting clue.
Don't
Some
let it
crime.
down. Yeah.
some more X-rated items too that are found. But
You're like, what happened?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm anxious to try the next beer, man. This is
yeah.
pretty cool tasting so far.
Thanks.
I know. Well, this one, my favorite murder, right? What is this, Jacob?
Oh, this one we brewed it for Halloween, so we call it a Monster Weisse. It's essentially an Imperial Berliner Weisse. So
What's with the color there?
So the color comes from raspberries.
Oh, okay, I
A
was
huge
gonna-
amount of raspberries and sour gummy worms. About 3 pounds per barrel
What?
of actual trolley sour gummy worms.
Yeah.
Did not get official permission to use their name.
Wait, did you
but,
say 3 pounds per barrel?
3 pounds per
Yeah.
barrel? Yeah.
You guys are out
Oh
of
my
your
gosh.
mind. You guys are.
In the
Oh, I can
whirlpool.
smell it.
In the whirlpool.
How many gummy worms did you eat? Like, three
We had a
for
good
you,
handful.
one for me.
Yeah.
Three for you,
Yeah.
one for
So
me.
they're not THC, right? They're just
Right, yeah, regular,
okay.
regular, just,
Good old
good old child-friendly gummy worms.
Yeah.
But yeah, because it was a mixed pack, so there was 5 or 6 different flavors.
Yeah.
You obviously have to try all
You can
of
order them by the pound.
Yeah, you can order them by
Yeah.
the 20-pound, actually.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tastes like a sweet tart.
It does.
Yeah. We
Ooh.
almost added Smarties to this, but we had this. But you know what? This is just already good. Let's
Yeah.
not-
This
Like,
is super
well,
Let's
good.
not go any further.
And the
Yeah.
thing that I like about it, I was afraid when you were talking about that, I was like, oh man, it's gonna get me right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there where you're like that, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
It didn't even touch it.
We adhere to the 1 to 2 pint rule. So this is interesting and cool, but could I get you to drink 2 pints of this? And that's kind of how we approach it.
Yeah.
So when it comes to sourness or anything else, or if we're trying a new thing, let's try to make it drinkable. That's the main goal here. So let's have fun with it, but let's try to.
I think there's something to that. I've heard people say that the sign of a well-made beer is one that leaves you wanting another one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Would you drink a whole pint of it? Would you drink a second pint of it? You get to that point, you're winning.
And that's
Yeah.
what we're trying to do here. And also, we should note that Jacob was smart when he ordered the sour gummy worms. He intentionally had them sent to his house because he knew if they landed at
your
the
house.
I
Yeah.
would have consumed all of
I'd be
them.
like, wait, if this doesn't
Yeah.
feel like 20 pounds.
They're addicting. This is a great beer, man.
It really is.
Thank you.
I would
Yeah.
drink a pint, maybe 2.
Great, thank you.
There we go.
Yeah, and it's sneaky. It's 7.8% alcohol.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is
That's a
definitely-
sniper.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's a schnocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't drink that way at all.
Uh,
This has been in the top 1 or 2 top selling in the tasting room for the past since it's been on about a month. Yeah.
No, this is quaffable.
Yeah.
I could see this be a sniper.
Yeah, and we should note that My Favorite Murder is a podcast it's like a true crime podcast, and they do a lot of like victims' rights advocacy, and they sort of lend out their names. Say, hey, any brewery or bar, if you're gonna do something that'll help raise awareness, by all means, go for it. So we did a little donation for Becky's House, which is a local
Yeah, I've heard
shelter
of Becky's
for
house.
women and children.
Oh my
That's
God! Cheers
cool.
for that,
Yeah,
man.
cheers to that,
I salute you
guys.
guys for that. That's freaking awesome.
Thanks.
So aside from like the neighborhood cleanup, you guys are helping in other ways.
Well, yeah, we feel like our role is to
Make the world a better place through beer.
That's the company mission, right?
Yeah.
Save the universe through homebrew.
Yeah, that's actually
Yeah.
our mission statement. Is save
I,
the
Yeah.
universe
I
through
would
homebrew.
say that you guys are definitely doing good by North Park
Thanks.
and by San Diego beer in
Cool.
general.
Thank you.
So, want to talk about the Home Brew Company
Yeah.
next door to Home Brewing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've never brewed beer, if you come in and talk to you guys, do you walk you through everything? Is there any
Absolutely.
dumb question?
Yeah, no dumb question. Really, our main goal and objective was to make home brewing as easy and accessible and friendly as possible. Again, in the handbook, it's like, don't be a jerk. This is not an old boys club. Everyone's welcome. Everyone that walks through that door is basically, this is my grandma's house. And if you were invited to a party at my grandma's house, you better treat them like every person that walks through is already a friend, a guest, a respected individual. So very easygoing, but then also just simplify things for people. Making beer is one of the easiest things that humans have been doing for thousands of years. So we really...
It is the original hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really
It's the
cherish
first hobby.
that.
You're really
that,
just
like,
kind of
mentality
creating the
keeping it
right
simple.
environment for Mother Nature to kind
Yeah.
of do the
Yeah.
thing, right?
So
That's super
so we try to
That's awesome.
shoulder face everybody, and
Yes.
say hi, and
Yeah.
Do you,
teach them how to make beer.
I love you guys.
Jake, there should be more people like you in the world. Like really,
Oh,
just
that's
like
nice.
just
That's really
genuinely
sweet.
good
Thank
I
people.
just want to hug you guys right now.
Jeez, right? My word.
Oh man, good thing we
gosh.
brought all these strong beers.
yeah.
I'm starting to
That's
feel
where
it.
this is coming
That's the
from.
secret.
I wanna
like,
finish
yeah,
these
should
too.
we?
You guys, thank you so much for
Thanks
coming
for
back to
having
Beer
us.
for Breakfast.
Yeah.
It's been far too long. We will make sure that not that much time ever goes by.
We'd love to be back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks for all
what
the
are you
good work in the
doing? What are you
community.
doing
Thank you.
tomorrow? Because we could be here tomorrow.
Every day.
Yeah.
Beer for
Let's just-
breakfast
Yeah, every day.
single day.
Well, some people do that.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you guys so much. Remember, for the beer drinker, beer lover, beer drinker, beer brewer in your life, go
Thanks.
get them something
Thanks,
for
Paul.
the holidays there at Home Brewing Company. Also, we've got some really great 91X Beer for Breakfast merch that you can find at 91x.com in the merch store. Who doesn't want something 91X for Christmas? I'm
Right.
not saying, I'm just saying.
It's good stuff.
Remember, every Friday morning, Paul comes on the morning show with Marty and I for Beer for Breakfast around 9:05, and we will definitely...
What's it going to be this week?
I don't know how you're gonna pick only 2 of these 4 amazing beers. So
We
good
might have to
luck,
drink
man.
3.
Good luck to you.
You and I are going to go for it.
Thank you so much, and cheers to independently owned craft beer and radio.
Cheers.
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 91X.